All right, good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. I need to be 100% honest with you all. I don't have the warm and fuzzies about any direction at the moment. Buying makes the most sense, but price is at a weird place. Um, and honestly, I don't really feel it. The only thing that kind of gives me a little bit of comfort in the buy is that on the books there is a hell of a lot of buying. And my guess would be because of the momentum of overnight. But price at the moment is just not, doesn't make sense for to buy really or to sell. There is inventory just above where price is at low currently. And price with mixed news, like employment situation is better than expected, but the charts are pointing to sell. We do have a distribution of roughly 214.56 down to 213.23. That would be a great place to sell from. But then we have distribution of last session down there around the 209s with the inventory down at 211. So I do have 210s, 211, and 212 calls because that's where the momentum is showing us with the inventory and distribution. But where price is right now, it doesn't make sense. There is a lot of icebergs that are popping into the market, so that's a good feeling. But those are just limit orders; those aren't market orders. So until they turn into market, so I'm definitely gonna be very patient on this one. So I'm always patient on them, but I need to really see the buying come um, in order to pull the trigger on it. This can very well be a day of just not playing as well. So 211 calls are going for $63 per contract with 30 seconds until cash open. Again, I don't have the warm and fuzzies about it, even though there is a lot of buying happening. There's actually both sides are coming in pretty heavy. So with that being said, it's hard to say. There's extreme high icebergs on both sides. There's a buyer that is floating and there's a seller that's pushing. All right. So let's see what happens. Again, if it doesn't come back to distribution or to inventory. All right, the market is opening now, and prices are extremely high too. Okay, there's a iceberg buyer. All right, I'm gonna switch to the 212 calls. It makes the most sense right now. Let's see, that's going for $66 per contract. There's a big seller there. There's a lot of icebergs to buy. That's a huge iceberg to buy, actually. 368 on the buy side. And there's an iceberg on the sell too. So I don't know if the market really knows what it wants to do. A big wall of selling doesn't give me the warm and fuzzies about buying. Doesn't give me the warm and fuzzies about selling either. 110 icebergs were executed on the buy side. It's struggling to drop it right now too. There's a huge wall of selling. The fact that we're not dropping with all of this selling is telling, but it's not giving me any comfort to buy it. There's a big wall of selling. So it looks like those are being executed. Hopefully you guys aren't, this fan is not bothering you. I got a fan on. So hopefully it's not messing up the audio. If not, I'll turn it off. Well, if it is, I'll turn it off. All right, so there is selling back into inventory, selling into inventory, but it's not going anywhere. 212s are $49 per contract, which is great. Some sell stops. Okay, perfect. Thank you for that. Not being able to hear the fan. It's a little hot in here. Uh, so yeah, prices dropping back into in inventory, and it's not dropping any further. Still a wall of buying. I'm sorry, of selling. Price is just in a weird spot. We may see some activity here. This price is popping up into that wall, starting to go away. 212 calls, $53 per contract. Looks good. $58 now. All right, I'm gonna enter 212 calls, $58 per contract. That's a good buyer imbalance that just popped in there. So it was a good buyer imbalance that popped in there. Right now, I'm at 61. Yeah, there's a nice little wall there of buying too that just popped in there. And the seller, there's like a good fight between buyers and sellers. There's a big buyer that just stepped in. Let's see if we can push it up now. Big, huge buyer stepped in there. The buyer imbalance just popped. Okay, here's the second 5 minutes. See if that buying can continue. Okay, 58 was my entry. It was a huge buyer, but it didn't continue higher. And then there's a seller in there. Buyers, this is woof, big fight between both. Okay. 60. I'm gonna take 65 off the table. I'm done here. I'm gonna take it because that fight is crazy. I'm gonna take 65. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm done. Even though I'm probably even. Oh shit! I did that in the buy, and the sellers went away. As soon as I did that, the sellers went away, and all them buyers came in there. That's okay. I'm done. Yeah, and there they go. That's okay. $1,200 today. As soon as I said I was done, the buyers stepped in hard, and all the selling went away. That could have been 10 right there. So I walked away. I think I walked away with five. Let's see. Yep, and the buyers are stepping in. I walked away with seven. Walked away with seven. Not bad. Almost 10. I can't believe that. As soon as I said I was gonna take this little bump, huge buyers stepped in there. My eyes wasn't even over there. And there they go. 80 now you can sell it for 80. That would have been full goal. Jeez. All right. I hope y'all did better than me. Oh my God. I can't be mad because I'm profit today, but I left money on the table, y'all. As soon as I said that, hold on one second. Let me just make sure I have no working. Looks like I don't, so I'm good. Yeah, then there's a buyer imbalance. All right. Yeah, y'all did y'all did better than me. As soon as I said that, and there's a wall of buying, the buy was the one that made the most sense. I just with the it was kind of what's the word I'm looking for? The profile itself was contradictory to um the buying other than the inventory that I posted. Or did I post it? I'm sorry. Let me go back. I may have said it. Uh yeah, inventory of and thank you for correcting me, bad trader. It was March 3rd through March 7th that week and not May. So that inventory gave me the one, if we were to go down into it, because right now we started at what? What price did we open at? We opened at 211. No, we opened at 211.50. So I needed to see price pop drop down first. And as price dropped down, it would not go past that inventory. A good place to buy. See that tail to the upside. I'm a little mad at myself, but not really. All right, let me go to you all. Damn, that could have been full goal, full 20. Uh let's see. All right, 64 in, so a little bit more than me. Didn't play today, didn't like anything about this morning. Yeah, I feel you on that one. Very contradictory profile versus news, but inventory. I mean, you can't really deny inventory. 64 to 69, 66 to 72 fire. Exited BE. Futures failed again today. Place stop loss TP, but just half a contract again. I'm not sure really what that means. What broker are we talking about? 60 to 70 fire. 58 same price as me. 60 better than me. TC. 64 to 75 fire. 64 to 69 fire. 58 same price as 69 fire. 66 to 75. Yeah, and the buyers are in full control now too. I don't know if it's gonna last long. My looking at the charts now, you can sell it for 82, which is insane. But looking at the charts, it looks like the next distribution would be 214.56 roughly to 213.27. Uh, if price popped that high, 64 to 72 to 84 fire, 58 to 67 fire. You jumped the gun. You entered too early, or what does that mean? Well, as far as taking profit, yeah. Unfortunately, my eye wasn't on the books when I was looking to move it. If I was looking at the books, I would have saw them buyers. As soon as I looked back over there, right after I exited, 64 to 50, sorry, 64 to 72 to 78 fire. Entered 211 calls, 110 to 130 fire. Only reason I didn't do 211 is because on the call side, it's opposite than the put side, right? So on the puts, just outside the money is when price is in it. So like say if we was looking for puts, 211 to drop 211, 211 would be just outside the money. But if you look at the call side, it's actually opposite. If price is actually inside of that contract price, it's actually in the money. So 211s were actually in the money. So that's why you paid the higher premium. Doesn't really matter because you made $20 per contract. So fire to you. 66 to 75, fire. 64 to 71 to 80, 82, fire. Oh, did y'all buy early before I said so? I mean, I think there's a few people on here that are marking their charts as well and can see the same thing I'm seeing. So, like I said yesterday, I would, my goal is for everyone to learn how to fish for themselves. So I think there are a few people on here that are seeing the same thing, entering at their own. 63 to 74, fire. Terrible fill, 67. TP is 77. Move just stopped to 74. Fire. Great discipline. Even with the bad fill, you still were able to make profit. Again, right now you can sell 212s for 80 at the moment. So not only did you make profit, but you practice great discipline protecting that profit. So awesome, awesome to you. Perfect anchor V without rejection. Um, which rotation are you using? On my 5 minute rotation, yeah, I guess you could say the two standard deviations to the top. It all depends on your rotation. That's why I don't make trading decisions off VWAP because it changes. Information changes. But good stuff. Still learning. Advanced play. Well, it's the same concept. Um, Texas Yeti, same concept. It's just inventory, right? So this was inventory buying. If you go back, and I forget what day it was. Let me go back real quick. The inventory of March 3rd, that was buying. That was inventory buying because we came from the top of it. If you came from the bottom of it, then that's the sell. Same way with distributions, same way with extreme highs, extreme lows, and all that stuff. Depending on what price is, it just determine where if it's inventory to buy or inventory to sell. Preferably, it would have been a great play, even better play to take the distribution of yesterday, 209s. But price is never going to be perfect, and we can't predict it that way. We just follow the leader on it. But hopefully that answered your question, Tex Yeti. It depends on where price is, if it's considered a buy or sell. Uh, Seldom trader, 63 to 73 to 80. Fire. Awesome, awesome. Ben, 48. Shit. How you get 40? How you get 48? Excuse my language. 48 to 80. Fire to you. Damn. I gotta figure out what you're doing. Please give me your secret. I don't think I even seen 48. Well, it depends on what contract you got to. Got you a fire. That's right. Can't remember. It's well, I can't speak for everybody, but for me, this is 3 weeks of um consistency. Russell, I can't speak for everybody else, but yeah, this is closing out a 3 week run. I did record today, yes. Because I get home late today, it probably won't come out till tonight or maybe tomorrow morning. I don't record every day. No, it really depends on the situation and where I'm at. But I try to do recordings as much as I can. Unfortunately, it just can't be every day. It may be part of the puzzle. Yeah, 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 yeah. Just look at it as a good way to look at it is supply and demand. I know there's a lot of supply and demand out there. Information. There's a lot of BS as well, some good ones. But if you look at it like, for me, I look at it like a box store, right? Is where price is, and depending on where price is, if price drops, that would be where a great place to buy, and if price goes higher, uh, most likely, most people won't buy high prices, so the store has to. put those items on sale to attract buyers. So when they put them on sale, price is going to go down. Same concept with market auction theory. That's how I look at it. So yeah, it depends on where price is located versus compared to distribution and inventory. Was a tricky one today for me. I gotta admit I wasn't, and I tried to make that clear before I pushed any buttons that I didn't get the warm and fuzzies like I normally would. But that push down the first 5 minutes and seeing that tail on top of Bookmap, seeing those orders, the iceberg, that huge, I think it was 300 and some odd icebergs, which is extremely high. Buyers gave me that feeling to pull the trigger or to take that jump shot. So those tools are important. You entered the 212s. Oh, okay. Before my call. Okay. Damn. 48 though. That's fire. 48 to 80. That's fire. What happened? Your normal lot. Okay. Got filled at 54. Okay, better price than me. Then entered exactly the time that I entered, 62. Averaged out at 58. Okay, good stuff. Some good stuff. Thumbs up to that one. Can I do a separate channel for my recorded videos? Yeah, I post them all on my YouTube channel. But yeah, I mean, I can set up a channel just to put all of my YouTube channels or YouTube videos on there if that's what you're asking. That's not a problem. I just won't be able to do it this weekend. Way too busy. So it may take a minute to do that. Or you can just look at the YouTube channel. If you have my YouTube, I can give you that. Or if you don't, I can give it to you. All right. So I see BT, you're still typing, so I'll wait for you to finish. Other than that, y'all, great, great way to end the week for a lot of you all. For me, I left way too much money on the table. I didn't. Unfortunately, my eye was not over at the on the bookmap side at the time, but looks like it worked out for a lot of you all, and y'all did a lot better than me today. So, congrats to everybody. Um, let's see. Okay, cool, 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 cool. If you need my YouTube channel, let me know. I'll post it. If not, you can always go to the useful videos and find it there. All right, but yeah, congratulations to all of you all who did better than me. Awesome, awesome. I can't help but to laugh. I can't be mad either because I made profit today. So, uh, yeah, just a little early on the release, I guess. Yep. You have a great weekend. Have a great rest of your Friday, and I'll see you all back on Monday. All right, y'all. Have a great one. Peace.